Hello guys, last time we made this awesome infinite terrain, which you can't see very well, but this time I'm going to make some ores and stuff, and I'm also going to make you able to craft a furnace. So I'll cut some odds and ends, but it should come together nicely at the end. So yeah, I already updated the textures, did all the visual stuff. Now I'm just and all the programming. That's the same stuff as I do for all the kinds of different blocks. So yeah, so what I already have done is this thing is going to take the coal ore, iron ore, and furnace types and map them to my new atlas, and then obviously have them up here, and then yeah, I just added it to all the different things that it needed to be added to. So I believe the next thing is an inventory. Let's see, craft. I'm going to add a type for the furnace because I think this will be the easiest next step. So if crafting table grid match, what is type? Oh, come on. It'll be in chunk, I think. Yeah. Furnace is 17 and stone is 3, so 3 to 17. It'll be 3, 3, 3, 3, 0, 3. Come on. 3, 3, 3, 32. 3, 3, 3. I think that's right. Yeah, so that obviously makes sense. 3 stone blocks in the top row, a stone block, air block, and stone block in the middle row, 3 stone blocks in the bottom. And we have crafted type equals 17. I said amount equals 1, and craft success equals true. I'll label this as furnace, make it easier. Now, after that, I'm going to go test it. So, okay, here's the test. Can you craft a furnace? Yes, it works. Okay, we got a furnace. Now, can you place the furnace block? Here's 5. Let's go. Look at that. We have ourselves a furnace. I'm him. Okay. Yeah, I'm really proud of that. Later I might make it so that it's so you can, because this one is, I don't know if it really matters, but it can face different directions. So I might do that later. But I think it's good for now. So that's good. Next thing then is to disperse ores of different types throughout the ground. So we're going to say generate, recall of, I'm sorry, void generate coal. It's going to call generate coal. Or I have a coal density then. Coal density. Nice. And for int I equals 0, I is less than coal density I plus plus. We're going to, for each subchunk, you know what, we're going to do for each in subchunks. Now it's going to be chunk, call it ch. I'm just call it ch. Okay, ch. If ch dot height, say is less than was ground level. I'm not totally sure actually. C equals, no, it's actually, if it's less than 8. I think that works. Then we're going to for, this is the for loop, so this is going to just I is less than 8, except it's going to be coal density here. It's just going to loop through the, so it's going to go through each subchunk in the chunk, and then if the subchunk's height is less than 8, it's going to go through for the number of times the coal density, then it is then it's going to place a coal or a vein of coal or something. So I have int vein length equals random dot range 1, 3. So it can be 2 or 3. And then we're going to have for int x equals 0. Vein. Oh gosh, no, that's not what I want to do. We're going to just generate random. So int x equals random dot. Except it's not that. It's going to be 0, 15. So this is going to generate just a random number, a random point in the subchunk. Doing this for each, for y and z then too. And then it's going to see if that block is a stone block. And if that's a stone block, then it's going to change it into a coal block, essentially. And then do that for the blocks above and below that, or side and side or stuff. So can actually just do this 0, 2. That'll just make it a little simpler then. If ch dot block grid on xyz equals block type dot stone, then double equals, that always gets me. Ch block grid equals block type dot coal ore. And then I'm also going to do ones for possibly above and possibly below it. So should we use those x, y, and z values? a random. And have int sum equals random int 0 0 and then sum 2 equals random 0 then we have right vector 3 int given vector 1 and vector 3 int vector 2 and then sum equals 0 and then vector 1 equals 2 vector 3 int 1 0 0 and this is 0 1 5 and 5 2 3 4 5 and then make 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 you should do okay and then I'm gonna have c operator x plus 2 times c is x equals 0 vector 3 okay I'm going to do this 2 dot y plus 2 dot z equals 1 dot the 4 and then same thing this one is and then if the English equals 1 so if measure it listen to 1 times 72 okay so z equals infinity and then such as 0 get it going basically okay let me just there we go okay I mean this should we should just generate coal and I'm gonna set the coal density is something really high, so like 256, I'll make it like 100. And then we should start seeing coal ore just popping up everywhere if you go mine. So I'm gonna test that. Actually, check which one is wood pickaxe. It's 10. So I'm gonna just give the player a wooden pickaxe automatically. So don't know if that'll actually do anything, but please do something. Oh, man, it didn't work. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I changed a whole lot, so okay, why did it crash the world? It's at 173. There's a exception that's killing it. Oh no, not that. It's not where I need to put it. After it generates procedural tree. Okay, that might have fixed it. Still nothing. Okay, now that is an issue caused by 176. Okay, it's caused by line 176. Okay, I'm just gonna comment this line out and then do that. And then I'm just gonna see because that was kind of surprisingly late. So, yeah, that might have worked, or it might have actually been other ones. Hmm. No, we have no world. No 173. Yeah, 2 at 173. Quick update. Hmm. So then, okay, let's try that. That was the only other one that gave me the error. So try that, I guess. Do you have a world? Please give me a world. Looks like it's going to give me a world. I don't know. Okay, we do have a world now. Now we have to go mining for coal, unfortunately. So let's see if any coal exists. It looks like we got ourselves a big error. Block update. Huh? Why are we doing this? Okay, I'm gonna just see if where's my player at? Focus on this. Okay. Um, height. That's 4. Yeah, so I should be getting coal. Just keep looking. And she could be anywhere. Oh, wait, there's coal. Look at this. Nice. So, okay, that's what didn't do what I wanted. Yeah, so that was cool. It is making coal blocks. I figure out why that was, or getting all these null reference exceptions. But I mean, you did see that we did get a coal block, so at least it's working somewhat. Um, yeah, to figure out how to make it more of a vein. That's the next step. Okay, so why are we getting a null reference exception here? Also, I'm gonna make this like 1,000 because I'll make it way easier to find it. You know what? I'm actually just going to cut this entire thing out and paste it into the actual chunk script. That way it'll look be better. Block update, okay, one more map, paste that into there. So we don't have this. It's called as transform dot parent dot get chunk out. Get component type world chunk dot there we go. And block grid. Oh, I need another. Okay. Make on start. Set of components. I think we're just gonna then generate. Cool. Is that what it's called? Oh gosh, are you kidding me? That's how you do it. Okay. So now I should see a bunch of more coal popping up. Oh, come on. Why? Why is giving me an Jared, why? 374. What's wrong with this? Line 374. Block grid. Huh? X. Okay. Index out of range exception. Oh. Actually. I know what the problem is then. It's because if it goes over 16, That's why. What if we do this? We just make it 1 for um, and just make these all 1s, and these are going to be 14. There we go. That might have solved it, actually. That probably could have done without moving that to the other script, but please just give me a world, please. I want a world. Oh yeah, that was the issue. Okay. Okay, well that was not a successful coal finding expedition. I don't think there is coal. That's just my theory because I put it to super high amount. So let's see what these errors are giving me. Okay. Breaking and placing stuff. 169. Player controller. That's giving me an out of range exception now. This line. Why is that giving me an error? It's integer. I don't understand this. Why is it not working? This is so frustrating. Are we even running? Just give me a chunk. Is it running this? Okay, let's see if we're hitting that line. I don't know when or if we ever hit it, but I mean, just debugging quick. Thought this one would be fast. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not calling it, huh? Okay, so do you have to then go a distance to get out of? It's not calling it. I touched Unity, I swear I did, but no, I didn't. Okay, that would be why. Oh, it's still not hitting it. That's weird now. Okay. Okay, so I think it's not hitting it. Why is it we're hitting setup? Setup components on world chunk. So setup, what is it? Subchunk. Initialize. Where is it calling this one then? Okay, it's not, is it? I don't understand. Okay. I think, and then in chunk, I'm just going to put a start method. When it start, I'm just going to just generate coal. And then, I don't know if it destroys it, but okay, now I think ideally we get coal in the ground. There we go. We have a functional world, and is there coal in the ground? I don't know. Once till I get a. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so that definitely did something. It's okay. Wow. Yeah, that's not correct. I break a block, then it updates the whole chunk with. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Yeah, it's just count. Okay. This is not good. But I mean, it's doing something, I guess. Well, it said if height. No, it's generate coal. Is there a check to see if it's on a stone block? Oh, that's why it's doing it. Okay. I'm gonna cut that out of there. We need to put that in the if statement too, so it's checking for that. And then obviously 1,000 is too much, so old chunk will just be 100 for now. Okay, let's do this. We need to find some. Oh, there we go. There's some. So we got a vein. Cool. It's too deep. That's exactly what I want. Oh, is there a coal block right under it? That should be ideally the case. There we go. And the third, no, but oh, there's one right there too. So yeah. Um, so yeah, the coal veins work. That's very good. Now I'm gonna make it drop the right kind of thing. So right now it drops a little block with the. I'm gonna make it drop an actual coal piece. All right, Mark, where is the add face first? No, this is not player controller. There we go. Clicking and placing stuff. Do we have an item? Item, yeah. Breaking and placing stuff. Breaking. Drop equals instantiate. I'm going to say if block data dot stats on. Looks like it's this thing. If block data dot stats on that dot item. Oh, dot. Gosh, are you kidding me? So it's you need to get the block data type. What am I doing? It's frustrating. Block data dot stats integer chunk block graded block X. So if it's not in my if dot You should have an item, right? Pool item, right? So, I don't know what the error was, but what is the errors? What did it stats? It should. Is it private? No, it's public. Okay. On. Okay, so we need to get the stats. Let's put that just inside here. Paste. Dot drop. Dot drop type, right? Dot item. Block type. I do not understand this at all. Block data. Block database. Block data. Oh no. Dot. That's just wrong. Okay. Dot item. Else. There. I cut that out and paste it right there. And then I think we can just. Oh, sorry. Copy it again and paste it up this one, except. Wait a second. Mini blockers. Item. Yeah, that's the right position. Actually, I might be able to just get rid of this completely. Cut that out and just paste it back there. Okay, so I just have them game object drop equals new game object, and then look at that. Same with this one. Okay, then then that should work. Okay, and the same thing then I'm going to do with a similar thing. Oh, no, the chunk, sorry. So it's as generate coal, it's going to be generate iron ore. Generate iron ore. And then height is less than, let's just say 8 for now. Iron density. Yeah, same thing there. Lactate dot iron ore. This will also be iron ore then. I believe that's correct. Okay. And then the world chunk will have a public int iron density equals 100. No errors. Okay, great. Now, one last time, this should work, and we should be able to have both iron ore and coal ore in the ground. Okay, so here we got our coal ore. Let's see if it can drop the right type. It dropped a stick, which is not correct. But I guess. Oh, there's two right next to each other. Look at that. Okay, now the only thing left is to try to find iron. No, I'm just gonna set the iron density super high. Not there. This one. It's 1,000. I'm gonna check this again too. Actually, one second. Uh, check this again. Oh, it's not. I didn't put it in start. Ugh, that would be why. Oh, chunk. I'm making both 200 to make them a little more common. And then player controller. I'm going to change something to make that not be a stick. The coal stick. I don't need a coal stick. Drop ticket and the type. Okay. Material. And then is there any other things I need to put in? Okay, component. Okay. Okay. It's just that thing I gotta paste in here. So drop paste. There we go. This will be the last, probably, hopefully, the last test of the day, and I'm done. Okay, so we got the coal right here. Okay. Okay, it creates a pickaxe now. What? It's a pickaxe shape. I don't get that at all, but hopefully there's iron blocks somewhere. Ah, come on, please be iron. That exists. That's terrifying. Yes, you found more coal. Snow. Okay. I still forget to do that again. I did. Oh my gosh. So I'm just changing this so it makes the right thing. It's pickaxe. And hopefully this is the last. There's an error, isn't there? Okay, just a little syntax error, which is nice. There we go. Don't know what that changed, but it made it work. Okay. Now this should be the last time we have to test. Okay, there we go. We finally got ourselves a iron block. Look at that iron ore. Doesn't really look like iron ore, but okay. And the last thing I need to do, finally got that. Let's go. Final thing I need to do is find another coal ore to get to get that working. Some more iron ore, nice. And there's our coal ore as well. So, wow, that's actually a lot of iron ore there. But okay, and then we have ourselves a piece of coal. Mine that. Look, both those block types we created today on stack on top of each other. Grab them both. Nice, look at that. Okay, so I think this video is done for today. It was a lot longer than I expected. Sorry about that. In the future, I'm not going to be posting every day like I am now. I'm probably just because my schedule is kind of catching up to me. So I'll just still try to post several times a week, but it's not going to be every day in the future. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching.